Good morning, friends. It's Nancy. I am back to do a tiny little thrift haul. I have not been in thrift stores. I haven't been anywhere except flat on my back for a month, I think. But Tuesday, I got that first dose of prednisone. First place I went, the bakery. Second place I went, the thrift store. So I got this bag of stickles for $3.99, and I had $1 off because I had enough points on my Super Savers membership thing. So I haven't even opened this up yet. So happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, I had the best night. I didn't even hear Doug come to bed. So some of this is Martha Stewart glitter. That can go elsewhere. That's Martha Stewart. This is Making Memories. So I have mint ice. This is liquid pearls. Vintage photo. Green. I probably already have gold. It says goldenrod. Here's another liquid pearls, pastel raspberry, Christmas red, and avocado liquid pearls. So these I will be putting in my box labeled Paper Cosmetics. I don't use a lot of glitter, except maybe in my Christmassy journals. So I can definitely see using, the mint ice and the Christmassy colors. But I don't know, we'll test these. Glitter, I don't need you glitter. I have glittered things. I require no more glittering of things. In fact, I should probably get rid of my glitter to make room for these. Let me think about that. The other thing I got, this has been sitting around for a bit. This was $1. I can't believe I paid a whole $1 for this. So somebody has cut all of these little mittens out of felt. And then made these little, like this one is on a hair clip. And I thought, well, that's kind of cute. I don't know that I would make the yellow ones, but I might make the red ones. So I think that's 2 layers of felt. That's 2 layers of felt. And then there's one of those hairpins in there. Yeah, this one would take hairpins too if I had any. I don't, but I'm sure I'll find some at a thrift store sometime. I couldn't resist. I thought these were really cute as like a paper clip. Got me thinking anyway. Probably I will never do anything with those, but let's be honest here. But who knows? So I will put those aside. I was thrilled that my blue journal went very quickly last night. I don't think the video was even up. I sort of hit the Etsy listing and the video at the same time, and it was gone. Okay, so this is what I've started. I had mentioned that I was going to do another blue journal. So this is a copy from the 40s, I think. 1955. Little Lord Fauntleroy. And I was able to scrub the title down a bit. It was black. and because I don't want Little Lord Fauntleroy as my title. And I used some blue sari silk to strengthen that, with the idea that I would have it hanging out and kind of raggedy. Didn't like it. Cut it back some. I left a little bit of raggedy, but not too much. I'll add some lace instead. And so this is also going to be a blue journal. I meant to measure what we've got going on here. So it's just, it'll be an inch wide there. So 4 signatures. So I'm happy about this. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do here for the title page, or the cover. I had some stuff pulled. I thought I might add a postcard. Feels a little too big. This is also a postcard, slightly smaller. And that almost works, but there's no blue. And then I had this lady. I'm tempted to go with her. And of course I'll do some lace collage behind it. And I had a baby somewhere. Where'd that baby go? I've misplaced the baby. That's all right. She wasn't particularly attractive. She was just the right size. I might go through some of my trade cards to see if I have something smaller. Because this is not one of my biggest journals. So about nearly 5.5 by darn near 8. So about the same dimensions as the previous journal, actually. So tell me what you think. Postcard too big? Is it okay to use this postcard, even though it doesn't have any blue? Or do you prefer this little lady? Let me know what you think. I think I will be humming and hawing for a bit. So set that aside. I haven't really looked at the text block yet to see what I want to use. These were this came from Penetanguishene. So I have no idea where I got it from. Of course, I'll save these blank-ish pages for tags, etc. It does have some illustrations. Maybe I'll just go with some text pages. Yeah, maybe I'll just take out the 4 chapter title pages to start. I don't know what I've done with my knives. Oh, there's one. If you didn't see all of my video from last night, you might have missed the announcement that I am going to do another Looney Toony sale this weekend. There's another good blank page. Uh-oh. Did I tear out page? Uh-oh. So it's chapter 2 begins on page 16. Where did I put page 16? Oh, there it is. So we had weird weather yesterday. I fully expected to wake up to that snow being gone this morning. It remains. But it's supposed to go up to like 17 degrees today. So hopefully the sun will shine and take care of that. Okay. Why aren't you coming apart? Oh. I'm interviewing a student volunteer today. I haven't had volunteers in years just because I've had students, but I haven't had volunteers in a long time. Aw, isn't that cute? Just because I haven't had the page 61 is the next one. I haven't had the energy to do the supervision required. Some little monster. Tried to color that in with pen. I don't remember reading this book as a child or seeing. I know there was a movie. So I have no idea what this is all about. It's International Burrito Day, people. So make sure you get your burrito on. Well, that's a nice picture. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tear the rest of the pictures out later. I'm just seeing if there's anything that's really special. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. I'm also seeing a lot of fun word snippets. Just pop those in there. Okay. So this will be my template. I'm going to trim a little bit off the edge, about 1/8 of an inch. So right now we're practically at 5.5. So let's make it 5 3/8. Looking for my marker. Always looking for something, aren't I? So I'm going to trim these down first. Okay, so chapter 2, I'm going to flip the pages. So I'll cut this, I'll cut the folded edge off. And then we can reattach that. I'm going to try to keep the lace towards sort of a grayish white color. Sometimes eyelet lace looks old. Eyelet lace looks a little grayish, and that's probably because it's been through the wash once or twice. So maybe like this sort of shades I'm thinking I'm going to look for. Now I need to put this together. Record that. That folded okay, but it's not where I scored it. Okay. I had a question about this. I've had a couple questions about this actually. This is a knitting needle tip to protect the tips of knitting needles. Got it at a thrift store. It came in a package of 4 for 50 cents. Thought I'd give it a shot. Back down there. You didn't have any reason to do that. No reason at all. Okay. Oh, I can hear the birdies singing out there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every first line has Cedric in it. Okay. Let me dig out some lace, but I need to refill my coffee. There's important things that need to happen here. Be right back. All right, so here's what I've pulled out, and I hope this demonstrates what I mean by kind of on the grayish. So this is part of a sleeve. This is some insertion lace. That's pretty. I have no idea where I must have bought these in a scrap pack or something, because I have no idea. Here's some hand crochet. This is some old stuff. It's gorgeous. That's some Irish crochet. That might be a little too blonde. That's nice. I can see making some stuff out of that. There's some old eyelet. This is just some thin, micro thin. There's some more of that Irish lace. Is it the same? No, slightly different color. That might be too blonde. Look at that, that's gray. Now that's an old hunk of eyelet. It's been torn off of something. That's sort of pretty. This is newer, but it's definitely got the color I'm looking for. The scrap. These I've been hoarding for a long time. So it's these little appliques, and it has some gray blue in there. I don't have a lot of it. Okay, I do have a lot of it, but I don't want to use it. Yeah. So that's what I've got gathered in terms of the lace. I think I'll send you guys back home. There we go. Oh, and I had this tatting too. Well, I think I will start by adding some lace to the pages. And hopefully this will tear off easily. Yep, that wasn't bad. So I want to have a real lacy theme because the book cover itself is super lacy. My thought is I'll do some collage of lace along the front edge, but on the back edge I will add this eyelet. Gosh, this is just a little too thick. Let's see if I can tear this. Ooh, that was a miracle. Okay, so I'm just gonna tack this down with a little bit of art glitter glue, and later on I'll stitch it with some thread on my machine. I think there was too much of a delay in me putting a lid back on this. Do I want to reinforce these? Probably. Just making sure I've got the right side facing up. Gosh, that's pretty. right. This will be the title page, I think, or maybe not. Maybe not. I have an amazing piece of scrapbook paper somewhere. Here it is. This is an old 49 and Market. So maybe I can flip this on to the front. Betcha I could. Wow. Let's start by cutting off the branding strip here. And my score here. Now we were doing 4 3/8. And then just put that there for a second. And we'll cut this off. Oh, I can see it here, but I can't see it there. Let's try it again. I hope I've done this right. It wasn't 4 3/8, it was 5 3/8. Ugh. Shoot. Oh, Nancy. Measure twice, cut once. The wisdom of the ages. Now let's cut this all off. Now, can I do the same thing on the back? Of course I can. Of course I can. 5 3/8. Okay. I can trim that. You know what? I'm going to get my decal edge out. Okay. I think I have like a gray ink that I can distress that with. This is okay. This side I'm not happy about, but we can figure that out later. Also, this has a little clip here, but I can cover that up. So the thought here is that I will just slot that in there, and that'll be the front page, the title page. I love it. And then this one will go on the back. This one's not sitting flat in there. We'll have to give it some persuasion. So that'll go on the back there. I like that. All right. It's coming together. And of course these will make good tags. Or the basis of something. Now, I will subtract that and that. Don't need those right now. And I was contemplating just doing a little bit of scrappy collage. I should pull out this and see what I got in here too. Oh, that'll be good. Just tidying up my mess. It's always something. I'm just going to grab small bits out of here. Don't like this hard edge. That's from an old wedding dress. Okay, that's a start. It's awful big. But not the worst idea I ever had. Let's see what this might look like. You know what? I like it. I think I'm going with it. I'll bring this up a little higher though. Got a lot of mileage out of this wedding dress, I'm telling you. I'm going to cut this part off. I think I will stitch these down first and then glue these on top. Wouldn't hurt my feelings if I put a little something there. Like that. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Nopey nope. Okay, I do like that better. This, of course, is part of an old handkerchief. And then this, I can glue on top there. All right, I think I've done enough for now. I have to go to work. Ugh. Shouldn't be like that. I'm so excited to feel good. It is super exciting. Anyway, so I will stop the video for now. And oh, this is gonna look so nice, I think. And we will come back again soon, probably tomorrow, and work on this little project some more. So take care, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.